Welcome back to Star Trek The Next Generation deck building game. We're doing Borg Invasion 1. Looking for Locutus. Try and take him down. Alright, we have our cards for next episode here. Next turn already picked. So let's just go ahead. The first thing we do is grab one of the exploration cards, and it's a Borg cube. Flip. Exploring players. Flagships receive 2 damage for each Borg cube or Borg card in their hand. Oh, are you kidding me? 2 Borg cubes for player 1. That's 4 damage. Ship is now down to 4. Wow. And player, let's see, and of course player 2 does not have any Borg cards. Oh, that's brutal. All right, I'm going to put some numbers on here. So this gets +2 for everything here, and +1 for every Borg cube. So this is all +2s, I believe. Players cannot maneuvers. Exploring players gain 1 Borg card. If they fail, X is the Borg cubes defeated. We haven't defeated 1 Borg cube, but we have 2 Borg cards in our hand, and it clearly says when a Borg cube is flipped, reveal this card from your hand. That Borg cube gets +1 to all stats. That's going to be +2 to all stats. Or is it for... when a Borg cube is flipped, reveal this card from your hand. That Borg cube gets +1 to all stats. Is it cumulative? I think it's cumulative. So that's going to be 2. So this is going to be 7. It's going to have a speed of 7. Oh man. So a speed of 7. I need to use a little dice here. Let me just get that set up. Alright, so it has a speed of 7, doling out 10 damage, and has a defense of 12. And it does not look like we're going to be able to do a heck of a lot with player 1. And they only have 4. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take a look at player 2. Yeah, we're in trouble. We are just going to have to take our 10 damage and move on. So, the problem is, if we took 8 damage here and 2 here... yeah. Oh boy. What do we want to do? I think... we're just going to have player... well, hang on. We do 10 damage for... we still have to take 6 damage. You know what? We've got too many Borg cards in player 1's hand. Let's have player 2 get destroyed this time. So that's going to be 8. So 8 damage plus 2 more. So this is going to be to 2. 2 health left on this ship. Yeah, because we'll keep this one... we'll keep player 1 alive to buy stuff. So this is going to reset... because they were destroyed, they're going to get a Borg card in their hand. And because we've failed, everything's going to get shuffled. I'm pretty sure player 1 can't do 12 damage. Player 1's doing 3 damage, 4, 5. So 5 damage from player 1. Yeah, not even close. So the Borg cube is going to give a Borg card in the discard pile. Player 1 and player 2. So player 2, oh wow, man, we have not defeated anything. We're just getting crushed. I'm going to shuffle their discard to make a deck. And it looks like player... looks like player 1 will get to try to do something this turn. Oh man, that was horrible. Horrible, alright. And we'll deal with their cards here in a minute. Alright, the Borg cube disappears, goes to the bottom of the deck, and we have 2 left. Okay, well this is actually... oh, we lost. So now we can use trash up to 2 cards in your discard area. Well, we have our newly acquired Borg card, so we do get to trash that one. And Duras here, which is actually not bad. You may trash a card in your hand, or move 1 card from your hand to the top of another player's deck. So we're going to trash a Borg card in hand. And then we have Starfleet Academy. So we can upgrade, trash a card in your hand, or move 1 card from your hand. Oh, that's that. So upgrade a character in your hand or bridge to a character costing 2 more. So we can upgrade to a 9, an 8 or a 9. What do we have for Chempak? During this turn, card is played, you may trash it from your bridge to deal 10 damage to 1 battling starship. That's kind of a useless thing. And the 9, I didn't like that 9 either. So, and we have absolutely nothing to recruit with. And so, with the Starfleet Academy, and we're not going to use that to bump Doros out. He's got a good ability to trash a card in hand, which means we can trash one of the Borg cards. And that is another Borg attack. Wow. Alright, I'm going to draw up our cards for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. This is going poorly. A Borg card. Oh man, tricorder, evasive maneuvers. Okay. Ooh, 2, 4, 6. We would have 6 diplomacy for player 1. Okay, that might be good if we get a another starship showing up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that was just a horrible turn. Horrible turn. All right. Ooh, lots of pretty good stuff here for player 2. All right. It can all be moot depending what this card is. Next card, and it is. Oh, come on! Another Borg invasion. Let's take a closer look at it. Oh, it's not a cube. It's a Borg invasion. Oh, God. Flip 1 card from the space deck for each exploring player. That's 2. Apply the effects of each flipped cards before flipping the next card. Any battle occurs after all cards are flipped. Then remove this card from the game. Okay, remove it from the game. All right. First card is Resistance is Futile. Exploring players randomly discard 1 non-Borg card from their hand. Players that discard a card with a cost of 5 or less gain a Borg card to their hand, then remove this card from the game and explore again. So this doesn't even count as the 2. Flip a card from each space for each exploring player. Apply the effects of the cards before flipping the next card. Okay, so this is considered card 1. Oh man. So we have to randomly discard a let me just read that again. Alright, so if it costs 5 or less, which if it costs 5 or less, which is every card for player 1. Oh, come off it. And then we get a Borg card in our hand. Oh, we're getting crushed. Alright, this one here is going away. Evasive maneuvers costs. So that's trashed, right? Or is it discard or players that discard a non-Borg card. So this gets discarded and replaced by a Borg card in hand for player 1. Well, that's beautiful. Beautiful thing. And 3. Oh, hang on. Why did I put the Borg resistance in hand? Okay, so this player 1's hand. Player 2 has all. At least it's discarded, not trashed. So, oh God. Alright, this one. So, the tricorder. It's discarded. It was 5 or less. Put a Borg card in player 2's hand. This is really bad. Now, if we get another cube showing, and then we have to draw another card. So this is just the first. This is just the first of 2. Alright, we get the USS Pasteur. So it's a 3-0, 3 and 9. Well, this is your flagship. When you meet gold includes diplomacy, draw 2 cards, then you may trash a card in your hand. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And I'm assuming we've got nothing. No, we have nothing for player 2. Now, player 1 actually has 6 diplomacy. They could replace. Oh, and then we would get full shields as well if they replace their colony starship. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to take the colony starship, we're going to dump it, and we're going to diplomacy the USS Pasteur. And so now we have, with this your flagship, you may meet a goal, draw 2 cards, and then you may trash a card in your hand, giving us 3 diplomacy, 9 now, and 3 speed. And when we get the new ship, we get full shields, or full defense. So there's our 9. So now we have 9 for player 1. Okay, that's not bad. That was 1 of 2 cards for the Borg invasion. The second one is Borg abduction. Remove this card from the game. Then the exploring players place the highest cost character in their hand onto this card, then explore again. When a Borg cube is defeated, return those characters to the previous owner's hand. Oh, come on. All right, so highest cost character. Guess what? Player 1 has no characters. They're not going to be adding anything there. However, player 2 has... Oh, no! They abduct Geordie. So Geordie gets abducted. You know what? I'm going to put this over here because he's the only one. So to get Geordie back, we have to defeat a cube. And then we have to draw another card. So that's 4 coming out of this deck. All right, the next card is, of course, a Borg cube. Oh my god, what is this one? A 5? Wow, I think we both just got blowed up real good. Oh no, we don't, because it says players got flip each player 2 damage for each board card in hand. That's going to be 4 damage on the Pasteur. This is down to 5 health already. And we have 1 board card in player 2's hand, so this is going to go to 6. Oh, joy. Can I find a 6 on a 20-sided die? What are the odds? There we go, 6. Okay, let me get the numbers set up for this one. And then we're going to see what happens. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. All right, so the Borg cube has a speed of 8. It's firing first. It's doing a total of 11 damage. 11. And we'd have to hit it for 13 damage to destroy it. Well, we haven't got a chance. Not a chance. So it's doling out 11 damage. We only have 5 health on Starship Player 1 and 6 health on 2. That is 11, which means, and we don't have any evasive maneuvers for anybody. So basically what happens is the Borg cube flies into space and absolutely destroys both of our ships, which means we're now, Jesus, we're now going to reset to 9 health. And over here, we're going to reset to 8 health. However, because we got destroyed, yeah, let's get out the big deck. We get 1 board card for player 1, 1 board card for player 2. This is going to go to the bottom of the deck. And because we failed, we get another one. 1 card, 1 card. Wow. I think we're going to lose pretty soon. Alright, so basically we take all the cards, player 1, all the cards, player 2, and shuffle them up. Now remember, anybody gets 5 board cards in their hand at one time, it's a game over for that player. Wow! Oh, we have just been messed over this episode. Oh my god, this is absolutely brutal. Alright, I did player 2 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really matter, does it? So our hand for player 2 for next episode. A board card, a board card. Pulse, yay, impulse drive, and a couple lieutenants. Wow. Just wow. Alright, I got to shuffle player 1. So, as you can see, this game can get absolutely ugly fast. Those Borg cubes. We haven't even destroyed a Borg cube. We are in bad shape. We got a new ship, yay, but we can't survive long enough to use it. That's sad, very sad. Oh boy. Alright, maybe we'll have better luck in the next episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for player 1. What does player 1 have? An Ensign Duras. Got the binars. God darn it, every time we don't have a discard and a board card and Ensign. At least Duras can get rid of this one. And wow, that's going to be it. Alright, I'm going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Yep, we took a beating that time. Wow, that Borg invasion card certainly threw us over. And the resistance is futile. Was also not pleasant. Wow, we got hosed. At least, well, we got a better ship, slightly. Didn't do us any good, though. Destroyed both of us this time. Wow, this is tough. I don't know how we're going to win this one. I'm not seeing it happening. Anyway, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is a Star Trek deck building game. This is the original one. We're playing against Locutus of Borg. This is a Borg invasion scenario. It's a co-op scenario. And we're not doing very well. Alright, hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation.